Why is Saleh, the financial advisor, talking so much about enhancing the value of the local currency? Isn't that what we're waiting for? Article quote, "Central banks' policies play a major role in the stability of the currency, which achieves harmony between the internal value of the currency and the external value." He added, "A booming and sustainable economic growth in GDP contributes to enhancing the value and stability of the currency." Saleh is opening talking about the value of their local currency, internal/external value, reducing inflation, stability of the value of the currency, strength of the national currency, enhancing the value of the currency. It's off the charts. They talk about being historic. With language like that, I'm looking forward to something that's going to historic. Some 3 letters have champagne on ice, some have popped their cork already. I'm still waiting for rock-solid confirmation before I grab my bottle from the ice. Sodoni told us the upcoming year the mechanism would be fully engaged to give the citizens maximum benefit. Frank, he didn't say next year. I think he's talking about the year 2024. Because the commercials should be next. And if that's the case, what they show you in those commercials has to be given to you very quickly. There cannot be a gap between telling you and giving them to you. I was told Wednesday in my conversation with my CBI contact that Baghdad now has installed the huge TV screens. They also told me that they are getting ready to broadcast the swap out of the currency video. They do not expect to conduct the swap out until late this year, after the US elections, and my information tells me that January is most appropriate. Prime Minister Sodoni, in the news this week, was asked if they are planning on revaluing the Iraq currency, and he answered yes they were, during his administration. Not sure how much longer he has got, but this is a huge one. He is telling us the goal during his administration is adding value and removing the zeros from the Iraqi dinar. Passing the investment law within 2 weeks. What are the positives? Yoo-hoo! Bank staffers are excited, saying all hands on deck for Monday. Seeing dinar rate of $3.81, dong rate of 0.47 cents. They used to burn it and flare it and just waste it. Now they're going to produce it and ship it, likely to Europe. They're going to bottle that gas and sell it. They're not only going to increase their oil, but they're going to increase their non-oil revenue streams. That's where all the ability to be able to support the value of their currency. Member of the Parliamentary Oil and Gas Committee, Ali Shaddad, revealed who is responsible for obstructing the legislation of the oil and gas law. Shaddad said, during his hosting in the program, Free Talk, broadcasted by Al Furat satellite channel on Sunday evening, that the Ministry of Oil formed 2 committees to reach an understanding on the oil and gas law that regulates the relationship between the region, the center and the governorates. The Kurds turned the file into a political one, and what the committees reached was the region's request to raise the ceiling of $1 barrel to $22, and this is not possible, in addition to not revealing the oil contracts to Baghdad and their nature due to the confidentiality of the information, and the matter is pending until this moment. The committees that were formed have failed to resolve the problems to pass the oil and gas law. There are indications that the region is not committed to stopping the smuggling of approximately 250,000 barrels of oil per day, and Iraq is incurring financial losses, and Kurdistan is not listening to the federal government in ending this file. The government succeeded in stopping the import of oil derivatives with the exception of improved and super gasoline, and the 5th and 6th rounds were announced and 12 new investment projects were referred in the oil and gas sector, not to mention the Ministry of Oil preparing to complete the 6th and 7th rounds in the Anbar fields and Governorates Southern. The proposal to merge the Ministries of Oil and Electricity under the title, Ministry of Energy, requires a lot of effort and a review of the systems and laws in force in the oil and electricity sector, including activating the National Oil Company as a proactive step towards the merger process. There are limitations that prevent Iraq from reaching a production of 8 million, and the matter cannot be implemented at the present time, as it depends on infrastructure projects, export ports and new pipelines, as the current ones only accommodate 4 million barrels per day, and Iraq is committed to OPEC's decision to reduce. Iraq exports oil and sells it abroad, and there is oil that is used locally and goes to refining companies and is also specified by OPEC. Investing in gas in the southern regions of Iraq is very important, and the government of Prime Minister Mohammed Shia al-Sudani has succeeded in it so far, and the investment rate in associated gas is 67%, and there are projects for free and natural gas in western Iraq, and the Ministry of Oil is working to